Have you ever felt so sick you just wanted to stay in bed all day? Well, that's exactly what happened to a little mouse who lived in a big, cozy house. One morning, he woke up feeling awful. His head was spinning, his little tummy hurt, and he didn't even want to look at his favorite piece of cheese. All he could do was lie in his tiny bed, feeling miserable. Soon, his friends started to visit. The first to arrive was a wise old owl. He perched by the mouse's window and said, "My dear friend, you must eat some spider webs. They're a cure for everything." The little mouse just shook his head weakly. "Spider webs? That sounded yucky." Next, a busy squirrel scampered in. "I know what you need," he chattered. "You have to eat some nuts. A big pile of crunchy nuts will make you strong again." The mouse appreciated the thought, but the idea of chewing on hard nuts made his tummy ache even more. Then, a kind rabbit hopped by. She looked at the pale little mouse and said softly, "Oh, you poor thing. You should nibble on some fresh carrots from my garden. The vitamins will make you feel better in no time." The mouse thanked the rabbit, but he just couldn't imagine eating anything at all. One by one, more friends came to visit. A friendly fox suggested he should eat a juicy berry. A cheerful bird recommended a tasty worm. Each friend brought their own special remedy, convinced it was the perfect cure. They all meant well, but their advice only made the little mouse feel more overwhelmed and confused. He didn't want spider webs, nuts, carrots, berries, or worms. He just wanted to feel better. As the day went on, the little mouse grew weaker. He felt so alone, even with all his friends trying to help. No one seemed to understand what he was going through. He closed his eyes, wishing it would all just go away. Finally, just as the sun began to set, another little mouse peeked into the room. This was his best friend. He didn't bring any strange cures or give any advice. He simply sat down beside the sick mouse's bed. "How are you feeling?" he asked gently. The sick mouse opened his eyes and whispered, "I feel terrible." His friend nodded. "I'm so sorry to hear that," he said. "Is there anything I can get you?" "Maybe a sip of water." The sick mouse thought for a moment and nodded. His friend quickly brought him a tiny drop of fresh water on a leaf. The sick mouse took a small sip, and it felt wonderfully cool on his throat. His friend then asked, "Would you like me to just sit with you for a while?" The sick mouse's eyes filled with tears of relief. He gave a tiny nod. So, his friend sat there quietly beside him. He didn't talk much. He just kept him company, making sure he was comfortable. For the first time all day, the sick mouse didn't feel alone or pressured. He felt understood. He felt cared for. This story teaches us a beautiful lesson about empathy. Sometimes, when someone is going through a hard time, the best thing we can do isn't to offer solutions or advice. Sometimes, the most powerful thing is to simply be there to listen, and to show them they're not alone. True friendship isn't about having all the answers. It's about sharing the journey. Thanks so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.